Test 1, 2, test 1, 2. Just waiting for some live notifications to go out. Make sure we got audio and we'll get this show on the road. Kathy, I'm live and you guys are like right on camera, just so everyone knows. Just for the moment, you're like right there. Smile and wave. All right, guys, I was just waiting for a few more people to get the live notification before we get this started. Let me just switch your view so you guys are looking at my computer instead of watching them check in saddles. And we'll, there we go. Let's look at that. All right. Hi, guys. It's Bridget with Horse Auctions USA. And we are fixing to have quite a horse sale here at Interstate Regional Stockyards. So I wanted to go live just to make sure that our camera and mic and everything was working the way it was supposed to. And also so we can talk about the sale tonight. And then, of course, online bidding, because we got lots of new people. So to all my new folks, welcome. First and foremost, again, the what, the when, the where, all that good stuff. Interstate Regional Stockyards, Cuba, Missouri. It is the third Wednesday of the month. That means it is horse sale day. Big sale tonight, guys. Big, big, big. Got just right around 230 of the early consignment horses in. And then, of course, we will have after catalog and loose horses to follow that. If you are watching this right now anywhere other than the Interstate Regional Stockyards horse sale Facebook page, because we do have one for just for the stockyard, do yourself a favor, go over, like, follow, share, all that good stuff. And that way you don't miss a thing. So this is what the page looks like right here. Let's talk about looking at where those horses are and how the online bidding works and all that good stuff. Start time's 5 o'clock tonight. The saddles that you saw when we first started the feed, those saddles will sell at 5. Those will not sell online. Those are in-person bidding only. And then as soon as we're through those saddles, we will get right into the horses, or should I say donkeys, because we're starting, look at what we're starting with, you guys. Look how cute. I'm going to start the sale with those little long-eared jennies, and they are precious. 5:30 start time on the horses. So online bidding, where can you find the catalog and all of that good stuff? You can open your browser window and type bid, B-I-D period, horse auctions USA.com and hit enter. When you do that, it is going to bring up this, which is basically an index of all the auctions we have coming up on Horse Auctions USA. As the name implies, we're all over the place. So tonight we're here at Interstate Regional Stockyards in Cuba. Fun fact, we do have a sale in Boonville on Saturday, which is just a hop, skip, and a jump from here. So if you are thinking about coming out, you can hit both sales pretty darned easy. So here's Interstate Regional Stockyards tonight. You're going to click View Auction. And for those of you who want to use your mobile device, your phone, your tablet, your iPad, I'm going to suggest that you guys check out the Horse Auctions USA app. It is free to download. It is available for iPhone and Android. You can just go to your app store, your Play Store, and in the search bar, you can type Horse Auctions USA. That's what our logo looks like. Or you can go to Horse Auctions USA on the device you want to load the app on and click Our App. And you'll get direct download links right there. You just pick the applicable device. If you're going to use your phone or your tablet, I would recommend giving the app a try. It's super user-friendly. It's super, super easy to navigate. You don't have to be savvy at all to use it. When you open your app, the only difference between this and the browser is the way things are laid out. See here, they're listed vertically to fit your phone. So same thing here. You're going to click View Auction underneath Interstate Regional Stockyards. What that's going to do, guys, is it's going to bring up basically an index of the horses selling here tonight. We have got some real rock stars, some extremely well-bred horses, using horses and variety, just a really, really impressive set of animals. We've got ponies, donkeys, gaited horses, quarter horses, paint horses, Appaloosas. We got a whole host of stuff. So take a little gander through and pick out your favorites, okay? You can just kind of go through them. If you want to know more about a horse, you can click on it just like that. That's going to expand the horse's complete description. It's going to show you any additional photos. And if they have a video, it's going to tell you they got a video right there. So if you go over one, you can either use this little arrow here, or You can just click on the second thumbnail. It will always be the video. If they've got a video, it's going to play right there in the browser for you. And then you, again, can go through the rest of their photos. So that's just a little bit about how to navigate the catalog. You'll notice right now, I think I've only got 200 lots uploaded at the moment. Within the next hour or so, I'll be loading the lots from 200 to 250 and then all of the open horses after that. So you'll see a bunch more lot numbers populate here in the next hour or so. You'll notice it prompts you to register to bid under each and every horse in the sale. And that's exactly what you're going to do to register to bid. You'll also notice that this first lot is lot 0. If you click on that, it's going to have basic sale information, a little blurb about online bidding, and it's also here for you guys to do some practicing on if you're new to online bidding. So don't be afraid to utilize that. So to get registered for online bidding, you can click register to bid under any lot in the sale. It doesn't matter which one, as long as you're in the sale you want to register for, you're good. So you're going to click that. And when you do, it's going to bring up this. If you're brand spanking new to Horse Auctions USA, you've never had an account with us before, don't put your email and your password here. That's for returning users. If you're brand spanking new, you're going to go to no account sign up here and click that. That's going to bring up this. You're going to enter your first and last name, your email address, a password you can hopefully remember, and click continue. It's then going to have you go in and put your complete address, your phone number, and it is going to have you put a credit or a debit card on file. I'm sorry that we have to do that, guys, but we are subject to scammers just like the rest of the world. So when you register to bid, I do need to verify you're a real life person over the age of 18 and you have a way to pay for the horses that you are the winning bidder on. When you put that card in, Horse Auctions USA is going to put a $500 pre-authorization on that card. It's not a charge. It's a pre-authorization, just like when you rent a car. It is going to fall off at the completion of the sale, and that happens automatically on my end. When that shows up in your bank is entirely dependent on your bank. For most banks, it'll be the next business day, and in most cases, it'll be Friday because we do complete the sale usually in the wee hours of Thursday morning. But again, when it shows on your end is entirely dependent on your bank. Just know that it's something that's automatic on mine. You don't have to do anything. Some mobile banking apps will send you a notification when that pre-authorization happens, and it does look like a charge. Please don't panic. If you get in there, you'll see it just kind of sitting there pending, and then it goes away like it was never there. If you are a winning bidder tonight, you won't have to pay necessarily with that card. When you are done bidding for the evening, you'll need to call the Interstate Regional Stockyards office number. You can find that on the flyer. Right here. Don't be texting me. I'll still be up here on the auction block. But down here at the bottom, you see this phone number. That's the office number. When you're done bidding tonight, if you're the winning bidder, you give the ladies in the office a call tonight, and they'll go over payment and pickup and all of that good stuff. You can pay cash, check, or card. If you're going to use your card, the ladies in the office are going to need to get your card information from you directly because they can't access it. When you put that card in to register, that's secure. So everyone and their brother can't just get in there and get your card info. So that they will need it if you're going to use your card. The office does also take PayPal. Lots of questions about picking up. Internet bidders, you of course can pick up tonight. We'll be here into the wee hours of the morning. You can pick up tomorrow. If you're picking up tomorrow, we do ask that you try to get here by noon. Our gentleman that loads out is here all night long. It's a long day for him. And while it may not seem like a big deal to just kind of wait around till 1 o'clock, it is when you've been up all night. So please try to get here by noon. If you can't do that and you need to lay your horse over for an extra day or two, that's not a problem. You need to let the office know that tonight as well. We understand that you need to make shipping arrangements and all of that good stuff, and we're happy to help you with that. If you need a list of shippers, please text me. I will be happy to provide it. Again, my name is Bridget. My number's all over the place on this website, but I'll give it to you here as well. 336-904-8903. For those of you who are returning users, you guys are the ones that are going to put your email and your password in here. If you forgot your password, happens to all of us, myself included. It happened to me this morning on a different website. There is a little forgot your password link. If you use that and in 10 minutes you don't see an email, don't panic. Send me a text with your email and your name and that you've forgotten your password, and I will manually reset it for you. Okay. So do not panic. It's usually something simple like a typo or something when you first signed up. So very fixable. Having said all that, let me get in my bidder account so we can look at the bidding and how it works. So now I am not only signed into my account, but I'm also registered to bid. And I know these two things because number one, my name is up here. And number two, my handy dandy little register to bid prompts have changed. Now it's asking me if I want to place a bid. You can place bids now, even though the auction hasn't technically started yet, because we do offer absentee bidding. It's going to be a late night. We got a lot of animals. They take some time to sell. Our auctioneers are pretty rapid, but there's, can only get through so many in an hour. So there's a lot of people who won't necessarily want to be with us live through the entire ordeal, and it's perfectly fine. For you folks, that absentee bidding option is there, and it's also a really good feature to have in a couple of other cases. But we'll go over the live bidding first, and then we'll talk about that absentee bidding. So tonight when we go live, what I'll do is turn the live view on as they're wrapping up the saddles. Okay, so about 5:15, 5:20, you can look for that to happen. Make sure you're logged in. You're going to click on the active lot. It'll be number 1 that we start with. So you'll click on number 1, and then you'll click the view live. And when we're live, it's going to do this right now because we're not, but when we're live and you click that, this big square is going to turn into your view. You'll have real-time audio and video. You'll hear me just like you hear me now, and you'll be able to see everything in real time. There is no delay on the online bidding site. There is about a 20-second lag on YouTube and Facebook because those platforms kind of buffer their feed. So just be aware, if you're watching on YouTube and Facebook, there is a delay, but there's no bidding on those platforms. That's just for watching. So, no worries. There's no delay whatsoever on the online bidding. It's real time. I'm going to do the practice lot here for bidding purposes. So let's pretend we're live. We've got our live video up, and the auctioneer is asking for $1,000, and I want to bid that. So I'm going to click once to bid, and it's going to say confirm bid. I have not yet placed the bid. Okay, you've got to click twice to actually place your bid. So I'm going to click it again, and bam, no question, I'm the high bidder. It's green. It says I'm the high bidder, got little stars, the whole 9. So remember, when you're bidding live, you do have to click twice to actually confirm your bid. We don't want any accidental biddings. Nothing good will ever come of that. If you get outbid, it's going to tell you you've been outbid. It's going to ask you to bid again, and so on. And I'll usually lean over to the mic and say, Bob, you're out. Sue, you're out. You know what I mean? Or something like that. So when you're watching live tonight, remember, click twice. Absentee bidding. We talked about using it if you don't want to stay up all night, but there may be some other times you might want to use it. The first of those, and the one that is not thought of often, is if you're going to be watching this from an area with slow or doggy internet or cell service, depending on whether you're using your phone or your computer, you might want to think about using the absentee bidding, and here's why. We have really nice internet here, so like I said, there's no lag on our end, but I have no control over lag on yours. So if you're in an area with spotty service and you're trying to participate live, there's a very good chance there's going to be a delay in your bid coming in. And if that unfortunately happens and the auctioneer has said sold, it's all over but the crying, right? There's nothing I can do. So, if you live out in the country and you might have rural internet, you might think about using this option we're going to go over now, the absentee bidding. Just because you place an absentee bid, there's nothing preventing you from watching live and chiming in. That absentee bid just kind of gives you a little bit of security. The computer is going to kind of do the work for you, right? You don't have to worry about losing a connection or anything like that. So how that works. See the little drop down arrow next to all of the bid buttons? There's a little arrow, right? You're going to grab that arrow, and I'm going to do this on the practice lot. Grab that, and it says create a max bid. You click on that, and you put the most amount that you would be willing to spend on the horse. And I have people who instantly are like, oh, but I don't want the computer I don't want to bid that much right out of the gate. You're not going to. I'm going to show you why. So I'm going to just place a $3,000 max bid here because I want you guys to come in and play around with it. I'm going to place that. This is what I want you to see. You'll notice the computer has logged that I placed a maximum bid of $3,000, but I'm still winning at $1,000. Okay. Just because you put a maximum bid in there, if you put a $10,000 bid in there, the computer isn't just going to put you in there for $10,000. Okay. It does not work like that. When you place an absentee bid, you are then basically telling the computer to act as your proxy, right? So the computer's job is to keep you the winning bidder for the lowest possible amount. So it's not going to move my bid. It's not going to budge off 1,000 until one of you come along and bid against me, and then the computer's going to put me back in. So if one of you comes along and bids $1,250, what it will most likely do is it actually won't take your $1,250 bid. It'll put me in at the $1,250 since I have a bid existing. It'll say you've been outbid, bid again, right? It's going to do the lowest possible amount until we get there. And then if it has to go to 3,000, it will. And then if it goes over, it's going to send me a little notice saying you've been outbid. So that's a little bit about how that works. If you place an absentee bid here and the horse comes in the ring and they make an announcement, or I see something that wasn't listed, for example, they say the horse is a cribber, but the information was not listed here, or that horse got kicked back there and it's got a big ankle or a big knee, or there's something there that, wasn't disclosed here or just happened, I'm going to take your bid out. Okay. we don't want anybody getting a surprise that we saw here in the ring. So just be aware of that. So with all of that being said, I'm going to switch your view back over to the ring just to see if I have any questions at all. And if I don't, I'm going to sign off and we'll be back with the horses. So let me just pop on here, see if anyone's got questions. And hey, Dwayne. All right, I think we're good. So that's it. That's all for online bidding. We'll be back 5:15, 5:30 right